Na 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 na.
Okay, Heather's off and running.
I'm coming over just to make sure you're
Make sure I am live.
live and not
All
Memorex.
right, and
Is
not
it live?
Memorex.
Or is it Memorex? You don't have anybody on there yet.
No.
And watch. You need me to bring this camera a little bit.
Oh, yes, because I got to work about here. I guess that's
There we
good.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get my colors.
Hi, Aaron.
Where did you just see Aaron? Hi, Aaron. Hi,
Hi,
Judy.
Judy.
So nice of you ladies to join us. So squeezed lemon. Spiced marmalade. Spiced marmalade. I don't know who thought of the colors of these inks, but they make me hungry. Spiced marmalade and salty ocean.
And picked raspberry, for some reason, I always call it pickled raspberry.
Oh, you silly girl.
I know. Don't know
I
why.
hope you girls are doing well tonight. We'll just wait a couple more minutes and then we will get started. All right, I got that color. Well, I hope so, Erin. I did work out with some of the stuff yesterday. I found it actually quite easy to work with, and it's very different. So I'm hoping that you ladies will like it. And I'm doing this. Has been a while since I've been on because I think the last one was Lucy 7 maybe. And I've always been nervous with a live video and envy the girls that can get on, make a mistake, and just flow with it. So that's why I have to take my time and get everything ready and make my notes until I get used to it, I guess. So,
Yeah, Dan couldn't believe that she wanted to do a live tonight. He's like, "Why are you making your sister do it live?" I'm
No.
like, "She wanted to."
I did want, I have to get some experience with it, right?
And don't forget that he's got a couple of other classes coming up if you want to
Yep.
mention them now.
Yeah, so I'll mention the other classes. Oh, you've got 2, Erin. So this is the class next Thursday. The kits are available in the store now for $29.99, and they are Graphic 45 Catch of the Day.
And I was looking for those today to put beside the
Oh, well, then I
kits.
can give these to you.
Yeah.
So one of the cards that I did is, I have to make sure that I'm getting this in the camera right. I have this card here. I'm holding it up, right? And this one here. And I did this. This is the anchor that Heather's going to show. She's going to do one with some antiquing on it. So she'll be doing that on the live. And this one here I've done. Everybody's getting the steering, I guess they're called a steering wheel.
Nautical wheel? Or
Nautical wheel. This is another one with an anchor that's all been cut out for you. We have this one here. So they're 10 really different cards. And this one here with the banner. Everything is included in your package. You've got your ribbon. This is a tag card. So it comes together up here and it opens up. And we have this one here. We have this one. I kept my fussy cutting down to a minimum because I know not everybody likes to fussy cut. So it's just this here that needs to be cut out. And there is this one. So hopefully you will enjoy those. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
And the other thing that I'm doing in store next Saturday is the Karen Burniston flower pot pop-up. So I'm doing 3 cards. The first one is this one. This is just a regular card, but
Gave me pictures of.
the inside of this one. So this one here, I know the rubber boots are in style right now. So I've actually put an extra set in for everybody to color what they want to do.
Hi, Jennifer.
This is a braided card. I'm going to teach you how to do the braiding, and it just folds. It's very simple, and I've done this, what do they call this, reverse die cut. where it's opening to the page. So there's that one. And this is the star of the show. This is the Karen Burniston flower pot die, and it opens up like this. All right. Can you see it all? You get the idea, right? Hi, Kathleen. All right, so that's in store, and it starts 10:30 tomorrow. You can go to the online store. Saturday.
Not this Saturday, the following
Saturday. That's why Heather's here. So you can go online and book that class.
And the catch of the day, Betty did it as a kit, and she will go on and walk through everything with you. And she did it virtual because a lot of you are asking for virtual. I did think of that, Jennifer, because I know you like to, you would like to participate, but you're not local. So although she's doing one class live in the store, these ones, that particular one will be virtual. And lots more stuff coming. Hi, Linda.
Okay, so without further ado,
this is it.
I'm going to show you. So this is the all three of these are the Sizzix and 49 and Market that have come together, and they did the stamps with the framelits, and it's quite unique, and they're very watercolorish, if I can use that as a word. This is a couple that I've done. I'm going to put them on the black here and you can see them a little better. And this is another one, and they're any colors that you want to put on. To do them with. They're very, this one is extremely simple to do. So what I did with it is I made a card, so just to give you an idea of how you can put them on your cards. So this is the acetate, dotted acetate that Heather's got in the store, and these are the Doodlebug doilies, and I just did those colors. I went with those colors. So I did the large butterfly and I did the small butterfly, and when I put them in, I cut them out of plain white cardstock, and I just glued the center and brought the wings up a bit. I did them on both sizes. All right, so I'm going to show you how to put these.
I'm just going to mention that acetate paper, that acetate dotted paper, it's a Doodlebug paper, and it is really nice. It's in a 12 by 12 sheet, and people are using them in their folios now to break up sections of their folios. And I will also mention that we currently are out of stock on the stamps and dies that Betty is going to show you. However, if you want them, you can mention it here. I have an order going in. They're releasing it Monday, and so it'll be in towards the end of the week, beginning of the following week. The one Betty just showed you is called Painted Pencil Butterflies. So if you want that one, just mention it on here, and I'll make sure to get it in for you. We've had them in already, but they've all sold out. So
what I'm going to show you here, this is what you're going to get, and right now they may be a little bit confusing. Okay, you get the two dies for both of them, which is really great. You can also just stamp your plain butterfly. You don't even have to do all the little extra coloring, and just cut it right out with these. And as you know, Sizzix dies are great to work with. So your first thing that you're going to do, and I will show you that. Where's that? Here it is. So let's work with this little butterfly first. So what you do is these you'll use last, because those are where your veins are and all that. So your first one, we'll use the little one. I am using the solid one, and I'm going to put it down on my stamp pad. I hope everybody's got a stamp pad. The painted butterfly is really pretty, Linda. Yes. All right, so I'm going to just do that.
Got it, Judy. Got it, Linda. We'll make sure that I add them on to my order.
So I did a background of yellow. Do you have the? There it is. Okay. I'm going to put that in there. So I did, what you want to do with these is, I have found, is you do a lighter color as your base. Because if you go dark and then you add lighter colors on the top, you're not going to see, it's going to kind of blend in too much for you. So I'm just going to be off to the side here, and I'm just going to ink my butterfly. Now, And this, with this butterfly, you'll see that it doesn't take much ink. I'm not even, see, you can see the little difference. It doesn't take much, and if you want to add more, it's always easy to put a little bit on, and then you can add. So you see how pretty that is. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more to darken it. Like that. And then I'm just going to spritz that clean. I always clean my stamps right away. All right, so I've done that. And then I'm going to, now this is a piece, and what you have to do is just figure where it's going to go on, which will go like that and like that. So I'm lining up whatever the shape allows you to line up. So right now you'll see that my wings are lined up. Don't go by this, it'll throw you off, okay? So I'm just going to close that up, and I'm going to do this one in spiced marmalade or an orange. And I'm going to show you this one. This is pretty weird. This is, you'll see the way it goes, like, I think you can see it. It goes almost like a watery dots in it. I think people are actually spritzing it and using watercolor crayons with these. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and they, either way, and I'm not pressing hard when I put this on. If I press harder, it'll smush more. You like that word?
Smush.
Smush. So I think I moved my butterfly a little bit here, but I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more. I think I would like it just a tad darker. And remember, with your, as anything with coloring, always a little bit light at the beginning, and then if you need to add more, it's easier. Okay. And I don't want to keep you ladies too late tonight. And so then you take the one with all the veins in, and you put that over the top. And don't forget, Betty's a little nervous doing this too.
Betty's doing fine.
There we go. That's that one. And I used the Salty Ocean, or just a blue. That is a preference, but you do want something a little bit darker than your bottom colors so that you can see it. I wouldn't want to go white with it, for example, but you could go brown if you like black on them. I wanted something a little softer than black. I don't know if any of you girls have these little presses. I love them.
Yeah, there's one out now by We Are Memory Makers. Maker Forte has shut their doors, so we can't get those
is that
ones anymore.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
Big
So
issues with.
I am not going to take the time to die cut. Everybody knows how to die cut, and the die cuts, as you can see, are they're really, really nice, very clear. Okay. I just don't think you need me to do that. So my next one that I'm doing is the bigger one. I want to make sure these magnets are so strong.
And you got a squeaky.
I do. I love it. It talks to me. Doesn't it talk to you?
Yeah, it's talking all right.
Okay, so I believe this one here, my larger one, where's my notes? Here it is. The larger one, I did ripe persimmon, which is here. I did ripe persimmon first, so I'm just going to dot it over here. I'm not sure you can actually see me doing this, so. And you'll see, like, again, it's like all little bubbles.
It's a Michael Bublé.
It's a Michael Bublé butterfly.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to just touch this side up a little bit more. There we go. And this one here is really, it's really dotted and everything on it, so it's quite nice. And I'm going to line this little guy up with the wings. And that color I used Mode Lawn.
Yeah, Judy, that stamp press is a really good one, and for the price that we were
Oh,
able
my
to sell them
goodness.
for, I like that it's a little bit bigger than the other ones.
It is, yeah, and that's why I go to it. I find also with it, because it's plastic rather than a glass, you can shape it a little more, like you can press down
Yeah.
in some areas a little bit easier.
Well, the Misty is plastic as well, but it's a thicker plastic, so it doesn't bend.
See, I
as
have the old Tim Holtz
easily.
one. There we go. So just push this down. And I find using something like this, it makes it even. So you're not pushing down harder in any one spot.
And the
That's
Stamp
pretty
Perfects
cool.
we can't get either because Hampton Arts went out of
Faded
business.
jeans.
It's like, what is going on with these companies?
Faded jeans is the blue I used. You're watching all the
Yeah.
everybody talking to us.
Got water in there?
It's alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. No what?
You shouldn't use rubbing alcohol on acrylic. It'll eat your rubber. It'll eat it. Eat it, eat it.
Okay, girls, don't do what I do. So faded
Rubbing alcohol is
jeans.
great to clean your stencils because it's that plastic. But it didn't smell like rubbing alcohol. I smelled it. That's why I thought it was water. Maybe it is water, and you're just like Mom used to do with the canisters. You know, the tea was in the sugar, and the sugar was in the coffee, and the coffee was in the...
She didn't have the same mother I had.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so I have used all of these pieces. Now, these pieces here are, they do not go, and I learned by mistake, they have nothing to do with the butterfly themselves. It is a background, what did you call them? Like a spritz?
The splatter.
A splatter. It's a background splatter. So when you, and again, I'm not cutting these up, but when you cut them out, place them on your card, get an idea, get this inked up, and then splatter, push it down, and then put
In your background?
in the background. Thank you. In the background, and then it'll add, and I'll show you one of the cards that I did that with.
Is it that? Oh,
So I did it with this card. You can see the splatter in the background, and it just
I like
really
that.
makes it pop.
that's really nice.
Really makes it pop. But I didn't do that with this because of the acrylic that I was using.
That's the splatter on that one too, though?
Yes, so here's a splatter on, these were colors I was trying. I didn't have the right color combination for these. I wasn't pleased with them. But that's your splatter, and there's a splatter too. So you can, when you're putting this on your mat, you can put your ink and then spritz it with water if you want it more of a watercolor effect. All right?
Yep.
So that's as simple as that one is. I think, did you girls like that?
Very nice.
I liked that one. It was fun to work with, and like I said, these are the different colors that I played with. I used a bit of a heavier one. You could go to lighter yellows and pale oranges and light blues, and
So that one's the painted butterfly.
that's the
set.
painted butterfly. So now we're going to go on to this one, which is the painted pencil, I believe they
On the
had
back,
called
it's marked?
it.
The bottom?
The bottom.
It is the painted pencil botanical. That's a tongue twister.
Painted pencil
Pencil
botanical,
botanical.
right? So I will show you.
Actually, Judy, they are coming out with more. I think I've already
There's a
got my
mushroom.
order. I've already got my order in with Sizzix for the next release.
All right, so this one here, the painted pencil,
Pencil
botanical.
botanical.
So this is the card I did. I did pop these, but before I did that, I placed these. I got a fair idea of where I wanted to put my splatter, and then I did the splatter, and I found that it worked out really well. This also comes with a butterfly. I don't think you need me to redo another butterfly for you, but I did it in kind of a pale blue You have a choice of the flying one or with the wings in one spot and the one with the open wings. So there's a choice with that one, but I've just done the butterflies, so that's not a big deal. I did another one like this with a little bit different colors. Let's see if I can throw that. So this one was done with some different greens, and I threw in a little bit of brown. I just thought for accent. But my favorite one was this one here. So this one is quite easy to do, and we're going to, this is what you're getting in this one. So you've got your die. I want to put my those aside so I don't lose them. You've got your die cutting out your the complete flower. Okay, so it's not in pieces. So what I had found, I first used this. You don't. And I should have known from the other one. So you've got to use the plain one first. These are your lines that you're going to see on top, okay? So we're going to start with this one, and I got a piece of paper
And again,
here.
this one's the Painted Pencil Botanical. If you are interested in this, just let me know.
Yep. So I'm just cutting a piece of paper. Now, when you put this on, I'm going to show you something that I made a mistake with. This will go on the top of this one after, but be careful. It is longer than your first piece, and I ended up not having my stem long enough, all right? So I would just judge, it's all sticky. So I would judge with that one first.
If you find your new stamps are really super sticky, hard to work with, get your inks on the first couple of times, we do have a stamp conditioner in the store. It is by Maker Forte. We still have a few bottles of it left. And you spray that on and it takes off all that over whatever it is when they do the production.
It's almost like a sizing method.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Sliced. Just bear with me. If I don't put these back in order, I won't know where I'm going. So the floral that we're working with now is, so the large
Got it, Judy.
pad, I did the spun sugar. And Heather's always talking about the distress oxides and how good they are. I have found, yeah, this is really, really nice to work with. They're very, the colors seem to be nicer, right? Okay, so I did my background in spun sugar. Now you'll see the way this one's going on. It's pretty heavy. I may back some of this off. But it's a light color, so you know what? Let's go with it. It's only paper, right?
Go with the flow.
It's only paper. Now this, oh my God. Cat hair. I wonder where I got cat hair from. Okay, so I'm going to put this a little bit heavier.
And Betty has 4 cats, and you'll notice that not one of them is bugging her while she's working. Unlike my cat, who's got to be there like...
They know better. All right. Okay, so then these really, really are more watercolor projects. And I like watercolor, and I find it's a little different than most of the stamps that are out there now. Like, it's not heavy.
Also, with that being an oxide, you can spray a little bit of water on there, and it will soften that.
Oh, okay.
As well.
But if I sprayed
oxide.
water on this, it would kind of flow a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could even do splatters, but kind of no sense in doing splatters on this one. You've got splatter stamps to go with this particular one.
Yeah. So
Hi,
then
Ken.
I have, the next one is peeled paint, which is, these are in alphabetical order, except now. Okay, here it
Michelle,
is.
you love scruff. Well, wait till you meet them, and then you can say that.
So this is the next one that I'm putting over. Now to line this up, I found it easier to line up the stems of the flower rather than looking up at the flower pieces, or the petals, I guess. All right. And what I liked about that first one, you see, it's already giving me a splatter
Yeah,
here.
it's
The only
nice.
thing is, that will work if you are putting your project right onto your project.
Right.
I'm going to be cutting this.
Oh yeah, so you're
it'll
gonna lose
come out.
that effect.
Yeah. But you do have, as always, you do have some more that you can add on. There's a little one
cool.
and there's that one, okay? But if you're working directly onto a card, that will work fine. Okay, so I've lifted that one
So
up.
now you're all talking about Scruff. Poor Scruff's got a bad reputation.
So I'm just using, this is called Peel Paint. It's just a green that I'm using for the background here. This one was a lot of fun. I thought this was really going to give me a hard time. Oh, they can't see me. Okay. I thought it was really going to give me a hard time because there were quite a few pieces that I couldn't quite figure out. But I did, and so let me see what this is going to look like.
They look so light on the acrylic that you don't even think there's going to be any color.
Is
and
that
then there
not
is.
neat?
Yeah, I like that. Very Katie Petite look.
Yeah, and again, I'm using these colors. You can go bold. You could go like the reds and pinks,
yeah.
deep pinks, purples. I actually planned on doing one in purples, and I didn't get it done in purple because I guess I must have been just in the mood to do these lighter colors. So I re-inked this because I wanted it a little bit darker. See that? There we
Nice.
go. I'm spritzing with what I shouldn't be spritzing with, apparently. So then, this is pretty cool, this piece. So this piece here, and it took
That's
me,
weird looking.
it is weird, but it goes on, just bear with me. Okay, Betty, don't get frustrated. Let me see. Oh, I know. There it is. One of these goes on like that. So what I did, this piece here is a little bit of the stem, and it forms there. You'll see it doesn't, once you fidget with it, you'll see how it fits in. So you see it's covering that leaf, these leaves down here, and I think I got it placed pretty good there. I like that. So with this one here, I am using Bundled Sage.
Hi, Michelle. There is a different brand coming in. The Maker Fortes, they've gone out of business, so we don't have any more of those ones. They are sold out, but we do have others that will be coming in. We Are Memory Makers just came out with one, so we will
Hi, Deb.
get one for you.
What's that? These here?
Yeah.
They're really great. I mean,
It gives you that even pressure.
even pressure.
And yeah, it's much easier than trying to run your hand over things. And it's actually felt on here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Slides.
it just slides along.
And I'll tell you, it's great on your hand. It's it fits into your palm nicely. I was working outside and I ended up with leaves all over.
And
the
what I
place.
like about this particular one that size is if your husband bugs you, you can actually throw it at him
Oh, and
and
it's
whack
like
him in the head.
yeah, it's like a baseball.
It's like a baseball, yeah.
Okay, so I just did Bundled Sage. It's a little bit darker, I believe, than I was using. And you see the way that's coming alive?
Oh, that's cool.
Let me just do that one more.
Well, you never
And there we
asked me,
go.
Michelle, so now we know you want one. We'll make sure we get you.
Order me, somebody just said, an Eileen Hall.
Oh, an antique linen spray stain, regular distress. We'll do, Sherry.
So I'm going to do something that maybe I'll make a flop of it, but I don't know. I don't think
Go
so.
for it. This
I'm
is
going to
the
go
time to
for it.
play.
Okay, I want to do one of them in a vivid color. Are you girls ready for me to do that as soon as I find all of my, here it is. Okay, so let's do one in a maybe a blue. So I want to do
Like darker shades?
yeah, I
Yeah.
thought maybe we'd try a darker shade. So remember, move this one up because if you want to cut it, you want to make sure you have enough
Room for that
Room
longer
room for the
stem?
longer stem. All right, so let's just see what we do here. So this is Broken China, I think I'm using. It's a pretty flower, and I would like it just a little more vivid. And you know what? If this is not dark enough, we can just pull another one. I love the way, I think I will pick a different color. I'm gonna do, I think the faded jeans is a nice, that's the one I did on the vines, or the veins of the other one. There we go. I think that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit more life to it, right? And then I think what we should do is get a darker, what do we do? Forest moss? Let's try a forest moss.
Okay.
Heather's not talking tonight.
Heather's not feeling good tonight.
We'll take care of her. All right, so you see I'm lining up my stems because you really want to make sure you get these right. And again, these, you know what, you could sit and just play with this till you get what you like. It's
I like
only
that,
paper.
You know, you're stamping, but it's like there's so much of it missing that you're thinking, oh, I'm not stamping it properly, but that's the way the stamp is.
Yeah. Remember, it's watercolors. It's like, and like I said, I've seen them do it with the watercolor crayons. And the person that did it, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't try that. First of all, I don't have the watercolor crayons, but the reason I wanted to do this is the girl that did it, she said something about when she opened it up and she said, wow, it's a chaotic mess. And I thought, okay, well, I'm not sold on somebody telling me that what she just did is a chaotic mess. So I thought, no, that it wasn't for me. And I think what it was is when you wet it, it goes more blurred. You know, it spreads.
Yeah. And some people like that look.
Some people like it, but when she said, you know, that.
Yeah, chaotic.
So you see, I found this faster this time because I remembered
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to put that there. We'll put this away. And let's do a nicer pop green, I think.
What about this? Oh, what about that one?
Oh, that's nice. All right, Heather picked Maude Blonde.
Mauve blonde.
Maude Blonde.
Oh, you've used the watercolor pencils, Erin, and they turn out nice?
I bet they do. And it again, we all like different things, so.
Well, my stuff is, I'm just unpacking my stuff.
Her room is gorgeous. It's so big, big windows. Well, what do you think, girls?
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So we're going to quickly move on to the other one. And like I said, with this one,
Do you want me to put them back on?
no, I'm just gonna put them behind me. Again, you've already got some of the splashing in the background here.
Hi, Judy.
I don't know if you can see it.
It is recorded, so
So-
you can always watch back and see what Betty.
So you see
Done.
the splashing back here? Well, they've given you two different sizes. There's this size and there's this little one to put in behind your the little petal there, and to add more. But that's only if you have. I mean, I suppose you can add more after here, but you've
Yeah.
got this blank space in the middle, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to just be careful.
Where you place
But
it.
you know, nothing is wrong with what you do, right? So that's the pink one, and then there's that one, and this is the way they cut out. Look how beautiful that cuts out.
Very nice.
And you don't have to use a white background either.
No. Yeah, Sherry, we wish you were here too. You could organize my room for me.
All right, so
It's one of those chaotic messes right now. There's all the boxes are piled in my room. So because it's not a permanent setup, Dan's put my upper cupboards are on the counter of my thing instead of hooked on the wall because we're only here for a year, and then we'll be doing our last and final move.
So this one here, I have to tell you, I played around with it and I thought it was going to be the easiest one. And it was very easy after I figured it out, which is what everybody does, right? So this is what I did with it. I did 2 sets of leaves. One where I just added green. I didn't do any other multiple colors. I did a green in the background and then a green vein.
Now, is this one just leaves on this one?
This is the, I'm sorry, yeah. So this is the leaves. And this one, I don't know where you're seeing the name.
The name is Painted Pencil Leaves.
Well, there you go.
It goes with the other Painted Pencil Botanical.
Yes. And these leaves you can put in behind those flowers that you just did.
You can do them on
So
anything.
then I did the other leaf in blue, and I actually cut a couple of the bottom ones and tucked them in over here. This piece, of course, is from one of the 49 and Market embellishment. What do you call them?
Ephemera packs.
Ephemera
or
packs.
laser cutouts.
Yes, the laser cutouts. So to show you how different you can make this look, these are nice and pale, and then I went bold.
I love that
So
one.
this one here I did with one of the embossing folders that's new. And then I did only one of the sets of leaves with some pinks. And I don't know if you can see it. There's like a stripe going through there. I did that deliberately because I just wanted to see. You can't go wrong, right? I mean, you can't do anything wrong. And this is another one from the laser cuts as well. So I thought that would be really different. So I'm going to show you how simple these ones are. So on this one, these are sticky. So of course you've got your die that will cut out the whole flower. And I'm going to show you something. I cut out this flower because I just thought it was so pretty.
Leaves?
Sorry, leaves. I cut it out with just some printed paper to put behind some, there's some stripes going through, the zigzag white stripes going through there. So that is for your die cutting out your leaves. Now your leaves, again, you've got all these pieces, and I'm going to show you, they're really stuck. There, again, is your first one, and it's got splotches on it. Here is your vine, the one with all the vines. And I'm going to show you what all of these leaves do. I'm going to show you here 2 other ones that I've done, just because they were fun to do. I thought this was so great for...
Nice.
I should have a brighter light in here. So great for fall. Aren't they nice? I'm just going to pull my light over a little bit and give us some more light. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of paper.
Yours is different than mine.
You told me to buy that one. All right. Just going to cut. I am just using smooth cardstock. It's not anything with texture to it when I'm doing these.
And if you're interested in the botanical leaves, just comment on here and we'll make sure that we get you a set as well.
All right. So I've got something stuck on the outside of that. All right, so I'm going to put that one down. And this is another one where your vein part
The
sticks
stem
out.
comes down
The
further.
stem's a little further, so I have enough room there. All right, so let me put this in. So the green one that I did, I'm just going to show you how I did that one. So I used shabby shutters. And the leaf, the thing was in pine needles. I believe that's pine needles. Do you see it?
No,
Pine needles.
you're not in alphabetical order.
They are. I'm not. All right, so I'm just going to show you how I did that one.
You didn't put anything on there.
No, I wanted to make
Oh,
sure
you
that it
wanna make sure it's stuck.
hadn't moved. So we did the, I think I do. Did I do the veins first on that one? It doesn't matter. So I'm going to do this with the This is a lighter green. It's a Shabby Shutters.
Would be nice with the red, like an orange and brown, like for fall leaves.
Okay, find me some of those colors and we'll do one. And then on the top of this, for the veins, where is my vein? There it is. So my veins are gonna fit like that. I'm gonna remove this one. And just that. And this one here, I just used the two colors. And what I like about this mat too with the Maker Forte is you'll see that you get some of the green in the background. If you're pushing with your hand, you know you're going to get some of that on your piece. If you have just this one of these balls that rolls, it'll only pick up the pieces that are higher up. There we go.
Nice.
Simple, simple. So that one's like that. I'm going to get another piece of paper and show you. Get it's in my paper. There we go. Oh. That was too short.
You want the leaves? We'll do, Michelle and Linda. Yeah, Carolyn, they are very similar to the look of the acetate leaves, aren't they?
Oh, that's true. And again, I'm not going to fussy cut these because everybody knows how to fussy cut. And the I just put them through once in my. I'm running out of this. In my.
Let me go fill it with. No, it's still not full. I'm just going to fill it with water for you.
There we go. All right. So Heather's picked some colors here. What did you want?
Yes, red, orange, and brown.
Okay. So Heather wants red, orange, and brown. Let's just see what that'll look like. We'll do
Yeah, and I
red
mean,
first.
these leaves you can put behind anything.
Mhm. And like I said with this one here, I cut some, tuck them in over here.
Yeah, you can pop some up,
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah, exactly.
whoops.
Oh, that's really nice. Now you'll see with this one here, we're putting a darker color in the background.
Yeah,
Is that not gorgeous?
like that.
I'll clean these all when I'm done. I just don't want them to come onto the next one with the color. And then we're going to put this one on.
The orange.
And Heather wants the orange. Spiced orange. Because these leaves are so big, you know, it's not just a little dab on one piece, right? Gotta. How's that? That's gorgeous. Look at these, the stems on them. I'm gonna do
I
that.
wonder if Right Persimmon would be darker.
Well, let's see.
Oh, maybe not. It might be
No,
lighter.
it's coming out darker.
A combination of the two. Oh yeah.
Okay. So what I want to show you with these other leaves, because I don't want to keep you here all night, although it would be nice we could all have a cup of tea and chit chat. Yeah, that orange is really nice, eh? There we go.
So that was persimmon.
Right.
We used festive berries and ripe persimmon and spiced marmalade. I thought it was pumpkin something. No.
The one that I did?
No. Okay, so it was spiced marmalade, ripe persimmon, and festive berries. We used on that.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you what to do with these leaves, and it was pretty cool. So, no, not
Hi,
that
Nicole.
one.
I haven't seen you in forever
Forever.
and ever.
All right. Now, let me see if I can remember how to put this on. All right, so scattered straw, which is
Here.
okay. So we did a light coloring. I did just a scattered straw. I'm gonna put it on a little bit again. That does not look like that color.
No,
Okay.
put the wrong lid on the wrong.
No.
You sure now? Okay. Just checking.
What is she accusing me of?
Just checking. So that, I mean, you could put those leaves with that, like that red, and those ones to have a like really nice fall background.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So then I did, oh, I know what I did. That one and then the leaves. So with the leaves, because they're so big, you can't put them all on at once. Each one of these is a specific leaf. So you've got, that one will fit there. And this one fits here. Everybody can see that. And that one there, I believe, is this one. If it doesn't fit it, you won't quit. You have to quit. But no, if it doesn't fit, you will definitely see the shape is off, okay? So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to do that, and I want festive berries. Now, I'll show you my little trick. I don't want this color, which is now all over my hands. I don't want it all over the leaf.
Just want some.
I
highlights.
want it off to the side. And off to the side. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. It's very, very difficult with clear, right?
Yeah.
And we're just going to do, say, the top of this one. So that way there, I'm doing shading. See what I mean?
Oh, nice.
How's that? And then I had picked raspberry. I believe I did that for the other ones.
Pickled raspberry.
Not pickled raspberry, picked raspberry. For the other ones, I believe, which one is that one? There. I don't know what I've got. Oh, you know what? That's coming off of that.
Oh, wow.
That's what that is.
Maybe it has something to do with your rubbing alcohol.
There we go. No, it did not have anything to do with my rubbing alcohol. Don't be a brat. Okay. And we're going to do that. And I said,
Pickled raspberry.
not pickled raspberries. That would be disgusting. So I want to do them on this end and I think that end. So I'm just going to,
Little dabble
again, you
do ya.
can't see. Just going to put a little bit on that edge.
Oh, that color's nice.
And a little bit on this edge. Just like that. So you see what,
Nice.
you understand what I'm kind of doing with this and where I'm going with that. All right. So that's pretty much it. And again, your die will cut out very, very easily when you place that over there. I didn't do my, let's put my stem on.
Do it in brown.
A brown.
Yeah, there's,
Okay, we're just gonna put that on. Heather's into the fall colors, and you know why. It's her favorite time of year. Do you like those colors, Nicole? And again, like play around with your colors, and none of them will be a mistake because you know you're going to be able to use them on anything.
Yeah.
If you're working with blue background, you can go yellows and pinks, and again you can use this with the flower, the pencil. What did they call it? Petals.
Pencil botanicals.
And look at that.
Oh, yeah. That's neat.
How's that, girls?
Very nice.
All right, so it gives you an idea of what they are. And when I started with them, I wasn't sure what I was doing, and I just found they are a lot of fun, and you can't go wrong. And like I said, pop them. Like with the with my butterfly, I did a white. I cut out the die in a plain white, put it in the background, and then I popped my. I glued just the middle of the butterfly on. These you can pop. Do whatever. Pop only certain leaves. You don't even have to pop the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just brings it right up. Okay. So thank you, ladies. And just a reminder, I'm here next Thursday to do the Graphic 45 Catch of the Day. The kits are in the store, and it is a full tutorial online. All of the dimensions, I will be building these cards online for you.
And don't forget as well, the flower pot class is in class. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday. And the price includes your actual die to create the flower pots. My and Dan's Live with Lucy and Ricky will be on Saturday night instead of Sunday, because we needed Sunday to accommodate an extra auction in there because we've got a lot of stuff that we need to move. So we'll do an auction this Sunday as well as next Monday. So this week we've got Saturday, the live with Lucy and Ricky, and then Sunday the auction, and then next week is pretty filled up week as well.
Sherry's on, I think.
Sherry's on Saturday during the day as well.
Okay.
And I think that's it for this week. And next week is a jam-packed week. The calendar is up on the Facebook page as well, so you can see we've got lots going on for you guys to keep your interest going and keep you motivated.
Yeah.
So,
and I felt very comfortable tonight, ladies. You made me feel really comfortable, so I'm not too nervous. I'm a little nervous, but I think that I enjoyed it, and so this is a good step for me, and more to come.
Perfect.
And stay tuned, because we got lots more coming in the next few weeks.
That's it for us for tonight.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Have a good night, everybody.
I didn't do that, eh?
No, not at all. Watch your pen. Can you unplug those two plugs there so I can turn?